Have you ever experienced a situation where you couldn't really explain what you saw, heard, or felt? Maybe it was a shadow that moved, or a strange noise that caught your attention, or a feeling like someone is watching you. Have you ever experienced a sudden temperature drop as you walk from one room to the other? Yeah. Maybe it was a ghost. Because, you know, they do exist. Well, of course, not like the ones represented in most Hollywood horror movies, where they are dangerous, evil, and harmful monsters with just one goal: hurting as many humans as possible. But wait a minute, there is actually one Hollywood movie that does come very close to what ghosts are, and that movie is Ghost. As a matter of fact, Shimataji has once commented on how realistic that movie is. In Ghost, the protagonist Sam stays after his death in order to find out why he was killed. During his investigation, he meets another ghost with a special skill he wants to learn from him.
What are you doing? What the hell are you doing?
Not much.
You trying to move it with your finger.
You can't push it with your finger. You're dead.
It's all in your mind. The problem with you is you still think you're real. You think you're wearing those clothes? You think you're crouched on that floor? You ain't got a body no more, son. It's all up here now. You want to move something, you gotta move it with your mind. You gotta focus. You hear what I'm saying?
How? How do you focus?
I don't know how you focus. You just focus.
How did you do that?
You gotta take all your emotions, all your anger, all your love, all your hate, and push it way down here into the pit of your stomach. And then let it explode like a reactor.
Okay.
Don't laugh.
Way to go, kid.
I did it.
In Sahaja Yoga, we have learned that the main reasons why spirits or ghosts linger is because they are either excessively identified with the life they had left behind, or they are attached to something or someone.
I'd give anything for a drag. Just one drag.
Are you all right?
Or they are dissatisfied spirits who have suffered in life and now want to trouble the people who have troubled them. Yes, they are also good spirits, those who are trying to help their families. Whatever the reason might be, those spirits have decided not to go to the realm where they should go, but rather to stick around. Some might even be on the fringes of human consciousness and desire to interact with the living. Let's say somebody is very much attached to a house or to a habit.
I'd give anything for a drag.
A like-minded ghost could be attracted to this person because they have the same habit, and it can satisfy its desires by entering into that person's mind and filling it with silly ideas. Another example is if you are too attached, let's say, to your money. The spirit that has entered you will start telling you, ooh, invest here, invest there, invest here. And it might work in the beginning, But eventually, bad investments will be made, debts will accumulate, and there won't be any money left, and that is how you get into trouble. In Sahaja Yoga, there is a remedy to protect yourself from the meddling of these spirits, and that is to be detached about everything. It doesn't mean you shouldn't enjoy what life has to offer you, just don't get attached to those offerings. Enjoy them while they are there, and let go when they are not. Yes, I know, letting go can be a difficult process.
He can have a couple. He can have a couple. And he's going to take some more.
But know that whenever you are able to resist attachment, you will be stronger and get back into balance and be able to grow spiritually. Still, you may find that being detached also means overcoming fear. If it is fear that prevents you from letting go, work on your heart chakra. It is the seat of your security. When this center is balanced, our defense mechanisms are functioning properly. When it's weak or out of balance, we may feel insecure and develop all sorts of fear. Fear of external circumstances or events, or fear that other people or ghosts want to cause us harm. Simply put your hand on the heart chakra, observe your breathing, and try to slow it down. The center heart is governed by the Mother of the universe, so you can say, "Dear Holy Mother, you are my security. Please make me fearless." Fear comes to us when we are not one with reality. Once we are back there, fear drops out of our system. If you feel that a spirit has entered your being, just sit in front of Shri Mataji's picture and do a 3-candle treatment. But maybe you are not affected or even afraid, but still feel the presence of a ghost. Simply light a candle and ask the spirit to go into the flame and take a rebirth. I know that these methods sound too simple, and asking a spirit to take a rebirth is quite abstract, but they do work. To prove it, watch for the candle flame to flicker. The ghost might have done what you suggested and moved on, like Sam finally did in the movie.
Yes, when you depart from this body, as the lady was asking, where does the spirit go? Where do the energies go?
Spirit. It's a very long answer, but I would say spirit goes according to its desire. Alright. Now supposing there's a drunkard who dies. Now he wants to drink still, even if he's dead. So, he will hang in somewhere in the limbo, I think. We'll get hold of somebody who drinks a lot. You see, this side of psychology people don't understand in the West, because there's nothing in the medicine about this. The other day I read a very nice article about it, was published in America, that Japanese believe that you get possessed by a spirit. Even in the Bible it is so that you get possessed by the spirit. But they had said that 50 to 60% people get possessed. schizophrenia, all kinds of psychological problems come from that. Now, in India also, we believe in it. And if you can remove the possession of a person, the person completely changes. No doubt. But this is still in the realm of science, you cannot get it. I mean, I would say that psychology is still a child science. And in that realm, they don't understand what is this possession. It's a fact that so far they have not gone into it. But we know in Sahaja Yoga very clearly, because we get catches on the left hand side, say here, on this thumb. That means a person is possessed. Yes, it's like that. It's so simple. And then you can cure that person. So many persons have been cured. So many. Who are given up as lunatics or schizophrenic or all kinds have been cured, no doubt. But it is to be seen and to be worked out. Then you can believe it. Because people don't believe that there is such a thing. But there is. There is some sort of a negative force which overpowers human beings. It is true. I must tell you the truth. We have had so many cases even in England where people were possessed. So many cases. On the contrary, I would say that cancer and all psychosomatic troubles come to people when they shift to the left side, means to the past. Maybe some viruses which are dead long time back are in our being. That everything is past is in our being. So they can attack. And I had told them long time back, somehow through this cognitive knowledge, that they will be called by 53 protein and 63 protein. I told them. And now they know it is so. So cancer is curable in Sahaja Yoga. We have cured cancers of many people. Absolutely curable. We have a hospital in India already established near Bombay. There's a nice hospital where people are cured. And we don't charge them for any treatment, only for the stay. It's a fact. You see, because people never talk about it, never told you, so you think that it's some sort of that mythological thing. It is not. It is there. It exists. So many diseases are not cured because we don't know about them. You see, I was myself a medical student, so I know that they know very limited things. Beyond that, they don't know.
Attention! Now we have a cartoon.
Cartoon! It's called cartoon!
Attention! Now we have a cartoon.
Oh my goodness, it's a beautiful castle. Oh yes, it is. I really would like to buy it. That's a good decision. There's just one thing. I have heard it's haunted. I have never seen a ghost in there, and I have lived in that castle for over 500 years. Thank you for watching our video. Sri Mataji's words are the true source of our knowledge. We hope they have been communicated in the right context for our series on advanced Sahaja Yoga themes. Please subscribe so you can join us next time when we present a new topic. Jai Shri Mataji.